My name is Paula Robinson, and my job at Mental Health Association is Registered Mental Health Counselor Intern.
Know that every day the devil tests me, but see I'm living stress-free. Can't let your energy affect me.
The difference between mental health and mental illness is that everyone has mental health. And it's kind of similar to physical health, where you have to work on things to make sure that everything is balanced. Okay? So when that is not working very well, it can end up developing into a mental illness. That's something that comes in and makes everything disorganized, making your ability to function normally not work as well as it should. So you might drop some areas, like you might not go to work, you might not go to school, you might sleep a lot. It just all depends on what is going on in your life at that time.
Yeah. I'm too familiar with sticks and stones. That's how I got so strong.
Okay, anxious and anxiety. The difference between being anxious and anxiety and having anxiety. So anxious, I think of it as an adjective. It's something that describes the feeling that someone has as it relates to having an anxiety stressor, my apologies. And having anxiety, it's a result or it's something you have. It is the noun form of that, what you're describing. And if you have anxiety, sometimes you start to become startle responses come into play. You start to worry a lot about different things. And sometimes anxious is like that, but having anxiety is like a totally different degree of that.
Can't nobody check me. Know that every day the devil tests me, but see I'm living stress-free.
What physical things impact mental health, both good and bad. So just like with physical health, there are a lot of physical things that can occur, like not sleeping enough, not eating well, not staying focused on more of the positive aspects of things that are going on in your life. Those are some of the bad things that can happen and impact your mental health. The good things about physical things: exercise. It helps to boost the endorphins and release serotonin and dopamine in the brain, for those of you who are clinically minded. And eating a well-balanced diet, getting enough sleep, and those things will help to make you feel better, boost your happy hormones, let's say, your endorphins, and make you feel a little bit better about your mental health. In order to approach someone that I'm trying to help without alienating them, I just, I look at the things that are going on in their lives to make sure that I'm not being aggressive in how I'm trying to help them. I'll listen to what they're saying. I'll allow them to have a safe space that they can just spew what they need to spew and talk about it. And then, try to work with them to reframe the things that they're thinking. Turn a positive, try to make something more positive versus, oh, I'm really bad at this and I can't do this. And said, what things are you good at? What things do you think you're good at? And just try to help them look at it from a different perspective so they can feel a little better about themselves. And I'll even talk about their strengths, in making it this far in the situation that they're in, if it's a negative one.
You can't see that, I just need protection.
Well, there are several places you can go for help. If you are near the Mental Health Association, that's a good resource for help. There are other places in the area that's also a resource for help. If you're a student, you can go to a counselor at school. You can go to a trusted friend if you're not in crisis. A trusted friend who will listen to you, but if you feel like you are in crisis, the trusted friend might not be the best option because they are limited as to what they can do to help you. So go to a professional for help.
You can't see God till you die, and they say that blessings will come in disguise. I swear to God it's a lie, and they say that He'll make a way if you pray.